So, you just swam 200 yards and you're hanging out at the wall, completely gassed. Meanwhile, the person next to you has been swimming for 20 minutes straight and they're not even tired. And you're thinking, there's just no way that I'm this out of shape. I can run, I can bike. Just why does the pool feel so hard to me? Here's the thing, it's not your fitness. And I want to emphasize that because a lot of these triathletes have plenty of fitness. So it's just not that. What's happening is you have three energy sources that are leaking in your freestyle, and it's making you burn through your gas tank before you even get to the other side of the pool. You're working 3 times harder than you need to for the same speed. So today, I'm going to show you exactly where you're losing energy and give you 3 drills, one for each problem that you can take to your next practice and feel immediate impact and difference in your stroke. Real quick, I'm Aaron Weedle. I swam competitively for 10 years. I coach currently for a local swim club, and I compete in triathlon. I created Breakthrough Swimming because I keep meeting adults in triathlons who are putting in the work but not getting the results, and almost every time it came down to a few technical issues that nobody had ever pointed out to them. So that's what this channel is for, and hopefully you get some help out of it. Let's get to it. Energy leak number 1. Your legs are an anchor. Number 1 reason you're getting tired so fast is because of your legs, but not the way you think. Most people assume their kick isn't strong enough, so they kick harder, and that just makes it worse. Why does it make it worse? Here's why. When your body position is off, and for almost every adult swimmer and triathlete it is, your legs are sinking, even just a little bit. Your hips drop, your knees drop, and now those legs are hanging below your body like an anchor, dragging through that water. Think about it like this. Imagine running with a parachute strapped to your back. That's what swimming with sinking legs feels like. Every stroke you take, you pull that drag with you, and your body knows your legs are sinking. So it tries to compensate by kicking harder to hold them up. Now you've got the biggest muscle group in your body burning oxygen like crazy just to keep you from sinking, and you haven't even actually started swimming yet. So before we even talk about your arms or your breathing, we have to fix this, because once your legs are in line with your body and you're actually horizontal in the water, everything gets easier. Here's how your body should look. Your head is neutral, looking straight down at the pool, not forward. Your hips are at the surface, your heels are just barely breaking the surface when you kick. One straight line from head to toe. When you're in this position, the water just flows around you. There's almost no drag. And you don't need to kick hard because your legs aren't sinking anymore. The first drill that I'm going to give you is the dead man's floating progression. Here's what I want you to do at your next practice. Start with the dead man's float. Push off the wall, put your feet in the water, arms out in front of you, just floating. Don't kick, don't pull, just float. I want you to feel where the body sits in the water naturally. Most of you are going to feel like your legs start to sink, and that's fine. That's just showing you the problem. Now, here's the fix. While you're floating, press your chest down into the water slightly, like you're leaning on a table, slightly, with your upper body. Just that little bit of chest pressure tips your whole body forward like a seesaw, and your hips and legs come up. You'll feel it immediately. Once you've got that feeling, add a gentle kick. I'm talking barely moving, just barely moving your feet. Small flutter kicks from the hips, not the knees. Keep pressing your chest down, keeping your head down, looking at the bottom. Doing this for 25 yards, then swim easy freestyle for 25 yards, trying to keep that same feeling. Repeat this kind of 4 to 5 times, just kind of 25 float with that little kick, and then 25 swim. By the end of those reps, you should feel a difference. You're going to feel like your water is holding you up instead of pulling you down. And you're going to notice that you're not as tired because you aren't doing so much kicking with your legs. Let me know down in the comments if this one helps you out. Energy leak number 2. You're creating oxygen debt. Okay, so your legs are in better position. Now let's talk about the breathing, because this is one that messes with people the most. Here's what I see almost every triathlete do when they swim. They take a huge breath in, they put their face in the water, and they hold it. They hold it for 2 strokes, 3 strokes, sometimes 4 or 5, and then they whip their head up to the side and try and gasp in as much air as possible before they put their face back under. Here's why that destroys you. When you hold your breath underwater, CO2 is what builds up in your system. By the time you come up to breathe, your body's screaming for air. You take this big panic gasp, you shove your face back down under, and the cycle starts again. Each breath cycle, you're going deeper into this oxygen debt. It's the same feeling as sprinting, but you're not sprinting, you're swimming. and that should be an easy pace. You should not feel that far out of your breath. The other problem is what your body does physically when you gasp. You lift your head, your hips drop, and that's sinking you again. You lose your body line, you create drag, and now you're fighting that water all over again. One bad breath can undo all that body position work we just talked about. So this fix isn't breathing less. A lot of people think they need to train themselves to breathe every 3 to 5 strokes and just tough it out. That's not really what we're looking for. The fix is to change how you breathe, not how often. Drill 2, continuous exhale. For this second drill, this one is so simple, you're going to wonder why nobody's told you this before. When your face goes in the water, start to exhale immediately. Not all at once, a slow, steady stream of bubbles out of your nose or mouth. It should feel like a hum, like a kind of like that, like a humming under the water. The entire time your face is in the water, you're exhaling. From the moment it goes back from the breath to the side, straight into the water, kind of that hum. What this does is by the time you rotate to breathe, your lungs are almost empty. So all you have to do is take a quick gasp of air, not gasp, quick sip of air to the side, not a gasp. Your mouth should clear the water quick, inhale, face goes back in, and start exhaling again. Try this at the wall first. Hold the wall, put your face in, exhale steadily for 3 seconds with that hum, turn your head to the side, quickly exhale, face back in. Do that 10 times until the rhythm just kind of feels natural. I want you to try swimming with it. So do 25 yards easy freestyle focused only on continuous exhale and quick inhale. Don't worry about the speed. Don't worry about anything else. Just the breathing. What you're going to notice is that the panic goes away. That desperate need for air feels gone because you're never holding your breath. There's no CO2 buildup. Your breathing goes from this frantic survival thing just to calm rhythm. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. This one change alone is going to let you swim longer than you ever have without stopping. And I'm not exaggerating. Energy leak number 3. Your kick is a fuel burner. Okay, last one, and this is where I'm going to say something that might go against everything you've ever heard. Are you ready? Stop kicking so hard. Seriously, for triathletes or adult swimmers, your kick should almost be invisible. I'm talking light, small, relaxed flutter. That's just there to keep your body balanced. That's it. It doesn't need to really propel you forward. It's not there for that. It's more there to keep you balanced. Here's the math on this, and it's kind of wild. Your kick, even a powerful one, only contributes to about 10 to 15% of your freestyle speed. But it uses about 50% of your energy. Think about that. Half your gas tank is going to something that barely moves you forward. Your legs are the biggest muscle in the body. They demand the most oxygen. The harder you kick, the more oxygen gets routed to those legs instead of your arms, your lungs, your core. And in a triathlon, you need those legs later. You need them on that bike. You need them on that run. Blowing them up in the swim is just the worst thing that you can do. So, what should your kick look like? Small and narrow. Your feet shouldn't be more than about 12 inches apart at any point. And I would say 12 inches is pretty wide. I would say they almost want to be ankle to ankle kicking up and down. Think of your whole leg as a whip with a little flick at the end. 2 beats per stroke cycle is plenty for distance swimmers. That's one kick per every 1 pull. A good way to feel this is to swim with a pull buoy between your thighs for a few laps. The pull buoy holds your legs up, so your kick basically shuts off. But notice how much easier it feels. Notice that your speed kind of barely changes, and that's the proof that you've been kicking too hard and it's working against you and not for you. After a few laps with the pull buoy, take it out and try to keep that same relaxed feeling in your legs. Small kicks, barely there, just maintaining balance. Okay, now we're going to put this all together. So let's bring this full circle. You came into this video thinking you were out of shape. You're not. You have 3 energy leaks draining your tank. Your legs were sinking and creating drag. We fixed that by pressing your chest down and getting more horizontal. Your breathing was creating oxygen debt. We fixed that with continuous exhales so you're never holding your breath, and your kick was burning fuel for nothing. All right, that's all for this video. If this helped you, drop a comment and tell me which one of these 3 fixes made the biggest difference for you. I also built a free swim instruction planner that I linked in the description. You plug in your current times and it kind of helps you build a little bit of structured workout based on where you actually are. Not some generic plan that doesn't know anything about you. It's a free Excel. All you have to do is go on my website to download it. It's just a link. I also have a free workout builder on my website if you just want to put together a quick session before you have to head to the pool. Both links are in the description. And if you're at the point where you want someone to actually look at your stroke and build a plan around your specific goals in your schedule, that's what I can do. I coach swimmers and triathletes virtually through video analysis and custom training plans. There's a link in the description. You can book a free 15-minute call and we can just have a conversation about whether coaching is a good fit for you. All right, go fix your freestyle. I'll see you in the next one.